Hi everybody, welcome back to Joe Is. I'm Joe and this is War on the Sea. In last episode we managed to get a destroyer under our belt with the B-17s and the Flight of Adventures loaded up with rocket pods. We'll go ahead and get them RT beat and turn to base. And I think that's going to be it for... Oh wait, I got Task Force 14 here back at base. We'll go ahead and load them back up with some troops and supplies and send them. I'm not really quite sure yet what island I want to take next. Maybe go for one of the Japanese controlled ones, or maybe one of the island that's north of the Guadalcanal Island. I'm not sure yet. I'll go ahead and get them loaded up and I will return when there's something to see. Well, the U.S.S Hornet has managed to make it back to New Hebrides, so I think we go ahead and let her go back to HQ and repair some of her damages. It's been long waited. Well, she hasn't taken much damage, but her flight crew is pretty low. So go ahead and release her. She'll come back eventually with a full set of flight crew. In the meantime, we have U.S.S Enterprise to take over, pick up some of the slack that she's going to be leaving. But I think we go ahead and get another, I guess, escort carrier, which we don't have any of those, I don't believe. I'll go ahead and look, see if we have any CVEs. The Saratoga's already taken. And any CVEs? Doesn't look like we do. Okay, in that case, I think we go ahead and get a smaller, which was what we need to do anyways. This is going to be an escort group. We don't need a massive carrier for it, so we'll go ahead and get the smaller W.A.S.P class, I believe. That'll do very well with this group. Fitting, we trade out the Hornet for a W.A.S.P, but the Hornet's a little more of a meaner bug, but a W.A.S.P still has a stinger. So I'll go ahead and get that selected up. I could go, oh wait, Essex class not ready until 1942. So, wow, we get a bunch of those. Now, December 1942 is still quite a few months away, but it'll still be cool to see and bring her into the action. But I think we go ahead and go with the W.A.S.P. It's 100 command points. We have 150. She is the only one of her kind, so we need to be very careful with damaging her. We don't want to lose the W.A.S.P, even though historically that's kind of what happened. But maybe we can alter history here and make our own. Alright, let's go ahead and get it. And with that, we're going to go ahead and add her to the Task Force 13. While I do that, I hope y'all had a wonderful Labor Day last week. This might actually be 2 weeks after Labor Day when this airs, but I hope that y'all had a wonderful time. Spend some time with your family and loved ones. I unfortunately had to work, but nonetheless, I got some extra pay. It's always nice. Well, I got ahead of myself here. Didn't even load them up with cargo. I got busy talking about Labor Day and time off when I do get it, and I completely forgot to play the game. So I'll go ahead and load them up full of cargo here, and I will come back when we are on our way. Alright, you can see here we actually got 108 command points. I need to do the math and figure out if that's more or less. I believe it's more because it was 97 last time, or 98. So taking the islands does give you extra, almost 10 command points just for taking 2 islands. So 5 points per each island, roughish. Little FYI there for everybody who was asking about it. At least I believe it's true. It may be very wrong. Kind of looking at some battleships here. Now that we've got our command points, we can maybe get 2 of them, but I want to have a fleet with them, so we need to wait and get some more command points. But that'll definitely be on the chopping block for next episode, or the one after, depending on when we next get our next paycheck. And you can't see it, but I'm making air quotes. So hopefully we'll get those soon, because I'd like to start bombarding some of the Japanese strongholds, speaking them up so we can take them. But I will come back when there is something to see. Alright, I've actually decided to unload our cargo here on the Florida Islands. We will commence actually assaulting the Japanese position for once. I know they're not going to be enough, but it's going to give us a starting assault. I know these soldiers here are going to have a tough fight because they are outnumbered and outgunned, but we will continue to drop off supplies to the Florida Islands and therefore taking it over. See, we're about a quarter of the strength there, so we need to up our supply runs to the island. I think we'll actually probably go pretty soon to Rennell Island. Oh, God. Okay. 1 battleship, 3 light cruisers, medium speed. I don't know if this is a bombardment group or if this is a invasion fleet, but it's time to get the Big E in the battle. She's going to be on the hunt here. It's time to get her blooded and her flight crew blooded. Let's go ahead and start getting her closer because I don't know if they're in range. God, things moving fast too. I think we have to commit some hot flames here. Alright, they're further now. Alright, I think we go ahead and launch from here. Do we have anything to launch from Manila Bay? Nothing. Okay, so Hornet's going to be fully on duty to, or not Hornet. Wasp is going to be fully on duty to take out this battle group. So U.S.S Enterprise, let's go ahead and launch aircraft. If I can find the button. Alright, we got Dauntless and Avengers. I think we go ahead and with the Dauntlesses first. We go ahead and just bloody them a little bit. Slow them down, because Dauntlesses don't have the greatest of firepower, but they're very accurate. So maybe we damage some ships. If it is a bombardment group, we go for the Dreadnought or the battleship. If it's a convoy, we may go after a couple of the convoy ships, and therefore make them turn around and start heading back for repair. And we'll use the torpedo bombers to come in and do some more additional actual good damage to the convoy, hopefully sinking some. But I will come back when this flight crew is in bay. I'll probably go ahead off screen and launch another flight of torpedo bombers. Alright, let's go to tactical map here. Let's see what we're dealing with. Well, crap. Looks like our Avengers are not going to make it into this fray. They are in the area, but it's a no-go. I guess we had too many Wildcats coming back from base. We do have the fleet here. Looks to be convoy, escorted by what you can see, the big mast up front is a battleship. Great. Looks to be like a Congo class, if I'm not mistaken. So now deciding what I want to do. I think the Dauntlesses kind of split up and divvy it up and do some damage on all the convoys and some damage, if we can, on the battleship, maybe. I'm going to figure it off screen here, and I'll return when we have a battle plan. Alright, what I've kind of decided here is to let the battleship go. It's still a threat, but an invasion fleet is definitely taking priority this time around. So I got the Dauntlesses divvied up in groups of 3, attacking each individual convoy ship in this fleet, which is 4 of them, I believe. Which is 4 times 3, or 4, gets you 12. Go ahead and get cinematic view here as we come in. They're already starting evasive maneuvers. Flak's starting to come up. I'm expecting some losses here. This is a big group. First group is diving. Godspeed, boys. Yeah, already got a... Come on. Come on. Misses. Miss. Look at that side juking, man. Did they upgrade the AI finally? That's insane. Oh my god. So we have one more battle group coming up. And we've got hits. Thank you. So we're not completely out of it. We've lost at least one. As I see it crashing next to the battleship, trying to kamikaze it. Well, crap, guys. This is the problem. We are under attack by the Japanese. We've lost 2 of our Dauntless bombers, and Big E is still pretty far away. They still have a chance to attack us, but I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to leave it kind of a cliffhanger. We'll continue the attack next episode. God bless all y'all. Peace, love, tacos, and I will see y'all in the next episode.